Hello everyone, I'm the TSR Master and welcome to Let's Build That House in The Sims 3 here on the Sims Resource. So yes, in the previous part we actually built everything which you see on your screen at the moment, because actually the idea behind this series is that I try to build a house which I've seen on several pictures, and I try to rebuild it in The Sims 3. And in the previous part, actually I've built everything you see as I said previously, and in this part I'll just continue building. And to be honest, I'm very excited to start or continue building it again, because I already think that it starts to look very nicely already, and it really starts to look like it does on the picture. So I really can't wait to actually continue and try to make it look as much as the real house as possible. So yeah, I think I can start doing that by finishing off this fence. We don't see much of this fence, but I expect that over here it's actually open, because as you can see on the pictures, this is quite of a private house because of all the windows around the garden and not very many, because of the gate around the garden and not having very many windows. But yeah, I think this is kind of a private area already, so I think this will be open, because yeah, I can't imagine having only walls around your house. So I think this is what it would look like in reality. So also over here I will continue making a fence till here, because that's what I saw on one of the pictures. So then I have to do like this, and I think that fence will go till here. Yep. And then finish off the wall. Let's see. Oh, actually there's a half wall on top, so I think I can also build that one, but then we have to start with the cheat constrain floor elevation false. And then I can actually just easily put a wall on top of the fence, or the gate. Actually, it's not really, you almost can't call it a fence anymore. But anyway, yeah, I think this is the main shape of the house, but over here I feel like I still have to change some things. So let's see how I can do that, because of course the Sims have to be able to get inside of this house, and then you need some stairs, and I expect that they used some glass stairs over here around the full width of this small little block, which I think is where the Sims can go up. And also I think something went wrong here, because it shouldn't be like that. And maybe what can I do here? Maybe this is just a block of you know, to keep the building up, because yeah, I think the main building of the house is actually just here on top of the house and not really down there, because this is just the entrance of the house, kind of, maybe with like a stair, with some stairs and an elevator. And here, yeah, I don't know if I should add something. Well, I think I'll just add some small stairs, maybe at the back of the house. Yep, I can do that. So just like this. Now we've got some stairs going there. And then I can actually also just make a wall over here, because that's kind of in the feel of this house. Oh crap. And then I can actually fix it like this. Maybe I should have turned off the cheat first. Constraint for elevation true, because otherwise all the walls just screw up and we don't want that. So let me see. I think I will over here constraint for elevation false again, because then we can fix the walls. Yep, and then I have to fix this. And the top layer. Yep, and then I can actually add some stairs over here. And then I'll just do it like this. And then we can fix the wall like this. Yeah, but I think that's good. Maybe, no, I don't think I will make like a foundation along the full length or width of the of this cliff kind of area, because I think it would be cool to really just have some nature in front of this house and not only walls. So I think, yeah, this is good, I think. Then I think we can add the doors and the windows. And of course, on the pictures you see that this house doesn't have very many doors and windows. So I won't be placing very many, but I came up with the idea that actually on the pictures we don't see any picture from this side of the house. So I came up with the idea to actually fill this entire part up with windows, because yeah, we don't screw up the building because we don't know what is on that side. And in that way we do actually add some windows, because I actually expect that in the real house it will also have something like that, because otherwise it really doesn't really function like a house, because you have like no natural light in the house. So I think if we do it like that, it's better than not adding any windows. So actually I have to search for a door that fits here nicely, but the problem is that we don't have any door like that in the Sims 3. So let me see, maybe I think a door like that actually fits this house best, because it's actually a closed wooden door, so that's what we need. Then also I'll first add some wall paintings just to get the feel of the house, because also the wall paintings aren't very difficult, because they are actually this color, or at least this is the color and the pattern that came closest to what it looks like in reality. So I decided to just use that one. And then we can actually also add this. Yep. So first let me change some things, because now as you can see you have this small little layer under the white. We don't want that, we only want the pattern, so I'll change that. It's not very difficult to change that actually, so I'll just do it right now. If it loads, of course. So I think over here I shouldn't add any windows, because there are basically no windows in the real building. Then over here, down here, I can maybe add some windows, and over here some small windows, I think. Yep, the wall has changed color. There we go. And then I can also fix it over there. So now I actually think I can already add the wall painting for this part, and that might be kind of a challenge, because it is kind of a difficult pattern, but I believe we do have it in the Sim 3, so I'll do my best to find it. But I don't really know on which category it would be. Maybe this one, because it is actually sort of like that, but not really. So yeah, I think some of these, let's see. Yeah, this could be if I change the color a bit, because it has to be like salmon color actually. Let's see. No, I think it has to be a little bit darker. This comes closer, but not really yet. Let me see. I think this is actually quite a good pattern, but I actually want to search further because maybe this one fits even better. But of course it first has to load all the patterns and then we can see what it looks like. I believe these aren't what we could use over there. Well, here is actually one we could use, so I'll also try that one out. Has it loaded everything? Yes, it has. Well, this one looks pretty nice actually. So does this one. But the other one is actually a little bit more modern. And then if we make it a little bit more colorful, can we? Let's see. Yep, we can. Then it has to change into like a sun color, as I said. Nope, that just makes it more white. Okay, this is quite of a challenge to find the right color. But in the end we will of course find it, don't worry. Because, yeah, this one, yeah, it's too yellow I think, so. And this one is too orange. It has to be more like near pink. Something like this is great, I think. So I get it and add it over there. And I think I'll just place like a plant or something before this one. Because otherwise, of course, it doesn't look very nicely, which would suck. So over here, we also have some special pattern. But I think we can find that easily if we get the color right. So I think I just take this color. Actually, I also just take that pattern because that's basically what it is. But I think I might change it to a little bit lighter color. The funny thing when building a house from a picture is actually the fact that you really try something that you normally wouldn't actually use, because normally I would never use these colors, but if you actually use them you find out that it actually looks pretty realistic, because normally I would never use it because it would make the house less realistic. But yeah, when I'm using it I actually see that it really doesn't screw up the house or anything. I also noticed that when I was building like Michael's house and Franklin's house from GTA 5 on my own channel. And I built that, and yeah, for Franklin's house I just had to use very bright wooden colors, like brighter than this one, near orange actually. And I thought, well, that's never gonna look great. And in the end it actually really looked like a realistic house, and exactly like Franklin's house, I believe. So yeah, that's quite funny to notice actually. So now let's just fix that. So this is basically what I think it should look like. I think we have the right color, so that's great. So now I'll do my best to actually get the colors down here right. Let me see, what did they use there? They actually used this color over there for these things in reality, so that looks pretty nice. Seriously. This is a cool looking house. Yep. Okay, then now I can start adding the windows. Let me show the full window or the full wall. Yep. And then I think I'll add these ones, but not along the total length. I expect I'll do it like this. Well, I'm not sure actually. Do I want to leave some wood between it or not? Let me wait a second. Because I'll also use these windows, so if I try this on the corner, I actually want it to connect, because otherwise it doesn't look very modern for some reason, or at least it doesn't look modern to me. And then it's just some maths actually to get this right. Yeah, we could do that, but I could also just what looks better, using or making full windows like these, while actually just leaving some small spaces between it, or really just filling the entire house up, or at least at this side fill it up with windows? I'm not sure. Let's see how it would look if we actually add it to the other side too. There we go. Of course I will change the color of the windows, I will do that anyway. Yeah. I'm seriously not sure. I think I will only have like spaces at these sides. So what I mean with that is that I will first just add it like this. Oh crap, not like that. There we go. And then add these windows between there. I think that makes it look a little bit more modern. And of course at the other side we have wood enough. And to keep that wooden tone, I think I'll actually also make that the same wooden color. And I will change the frames of the windows to the wooden color. I think if we do that, it will turn out to look nicely, so that would be great. So first change the colors. Yeah, I think changing the color of the frame would be something smart to do, because then you actually still have kind of that wooden color, but also the modern look of, yeah, this house and the modern look of the windows. So that would be best, I think, if we can actually change the colors, because my game is kind of laggy. So let me see, there we go. And then I'll just add this color to the windows at this side, and at the other side I won't use any windows, but I think we can actually make quite a cool interior of this house, just because it's not very wide, but it's, yeah, it's just a special shape, I think. So I'm very excited to actually make something cool of this. There we go. Yep. And then we fill this up with windows, or at least we change the color of the windows. Yeah, I think that really looks nicely. I like it. So now I can actually also add some windows to this side. Oh yeah, this little building over here. And I think I'll maybe make it entirely out of windows, because this, of course, it also has to be, well, actually this part doesn't really have to be private, so I think the owners of this house would just add windows around this building too. Though let me see on the picture. On the picture you don't really see that actually, but you don't see very much of that little building, so I can't really decide that. So yeah, wait. First I have to fix this anyways. And over here. Yep. Then if I add the other windows too, so these small ones. It would be kind of fancy to really have this glass block, but would it look nice? I think it wouldn't actually. So I think I'll only put some windows in, because if you take this view from over here, I think it looks better if you just have the full kind of sand color and not having any windows. So then I will only add some windows over here, I think. Well, or over here, just to get in some natural light. Yep, that's it. Then fix that. Let's see what kind of floor did I actually use around this swimming pool. They actually used kind of this stone. So let me see. Oh, I first have to turn off the cheat, because otherwise the whole house will screw up. Let me see. I think the pool is a little bit larger actually, or at least a little bit longer. And then over here it stops. Let me see on another picture. Yes, that's right. Then they have a tree there, and this path goes all the way over here. And then I think I'll make it a little bit lighter, just to get more of a change between the sand colored building part and the sand colored floors, or tiles actually. So now we make it like this. Yep. What is this actually? What happened with this? Is this like a glitch? Yep. Oh no. Yep, we fixed it. There was like a very strange glitch. I think you saw it. Not sure. Over here I think they actually also use like entire floors. And then I believe if you look on one of the pictures, you see that there are actually very many. Let me see, what is this? Yeah, you see that there are many plants. Let me see, what do you see more? Yeah, actually you see that there, over here there are like only plants. So guess I'll do it like this. And I think I'll, by the way, add this to the side of the entrance, because we need glass there anyway, so then we can actually better add the glass to that side. Also, I see something special on this picture actually, because it seems like there is like a strange structure under this. Yeah, wait a second. I'll first change the color of this door, then at the same time I'll look what I will do there. Because it really seems like they have like a garden back there, but then also a part with glass in front of it. But let me see. This is kind of the view you have on one of the pictures. Yeah. What do you see over there? What would work? Because not everything works fine. I think I'll leave it like this because otherwise it wouldn't look better. And of course this house also has to look nice and not only exactly like the picture. And we're actually already following the picture very much, so that wouldn't be a very big problem. So now change that. There we go. And also change the color of this. And then when I've changed the color of the door, we're at the end of this second part. Second part of Let's Build That House in The Sims 3. So yeah, we're building this Sao Paulo house. And I really think that it starts to look very nicely already, so I'm happy with that. I hope you also enjoy watching this part. And I hope to see you back later. But first we actually have to finish this door because I hadn't finished it yet. So there we go. So yeah, thanks for watching this part. I hope you enjoyed watching it and I hope to see you back later.